Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys I want to show you a wonderful Instagram channel. That's right, an Instagram channel who's also a great fan of ArchieLuxury. Father.time.luxury.watches. Father.time.luxury.watches. This guy here combines photography with beautiful watches. Have a look here. Look at this. Very, very nice display of watches, and just in a great look at this. His food with watches, his coffee with watches, just great, great photos, great watches, and a great lifestyle. Look at this beautiful cigar. And you can click on any of these pictures here inside Instagram and see the lifestyle. Look at this. What a wonderful way to enjoy a cigar. So there you go, guys. Check out father.time.luxury.watches. Father Time Luxury Watches. Check it out, guys. You will love it. Hey guys, it's Archie Luxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Paid wristwatch review. This is 22QC19. And this one here, it got lost. This is for my good friend Felix. Now, unfortunately, Felix, what happened was he sent the payment in, and I actually sent him, he sent the payment the 1st of October, just before I went to America. And then when I came back after the monster burglary, I came back through my PayPal money in, and I actually contacted him the 11th of November, and I couldn't find his job, but he didn't respond. So anyhow, the good news is I found it. We're doing it now. Wristwatch check, two-tone bluesy, 40 mil. Okay guys, let's have a talk here. This is paid review 22QC19. Hello Arch. Hey Arch. I'm a big fan of yours, watching your videos since 2015, and I really enjoy your content. I just sent you $100 Aussie via PayPal and would appreciate your opinion on my collection as well as your advice as what to add next. My current three-piece collection consists of, he's got number one, a Rolex Sea Dweller, reference 16600, that's from 2003, so that's the pre-ceramic. It's getting to the end of the cycle. Pre-ceramic sapphire crystal Sea Dweller, which I gotta be honest with you, this particular watch, I've actually owned one, and I think they are a magnificent watch to own. They are they're 40 mil, no date. They were they had the solid end links. They were perfect critters. Number two, Rolex Submariner Bluesy. Now he's got the 41, not the 40. I got the 40. He's got the 41. Reference 126613LB from 2022. And his third watch is a Sin 104 STSA blue dial on a rubber strap. So it's a three-piece feed. Now he goes on to say, the Sea Dweller was my first luxury watch, whereas the Sin is a daily beater. I bought the Bluesy from my local AD for my 30th, and it's my weekend watch. I was never a big fan of two-tone, but I just love the Bluesy. What do you think about my three-piece combo meal deal? Okay, let me tell you this. So what do I think? I had to brace myself to say this, but I love it. Three-piece diving collection. I love it. The theme is diving. And to me, I love these collections that specialize. He specializes in the diving stuff. What do I think there? I think that's fantastic. Man, you got a Bluesy for your 30th. You are hitting the goals. He's hitting the goals. That's quite an achievement for a 30-year-old. Jeez, you got your head screwed on properly there. Let's get my camera angle a little bit better. I gotta tell you, that's beautiful. I got a serenity with this collection. I love the Sea Dweller 40 mil. To me, many people love the 4K, you know, the first ceramic Sea Dweller that came out after yours. I prefer yours. I think it's much more, how do I say it? I think it's perfect. It's got the aluminum bezel, not the ceramic, and it's a bit of a chunky monkey, but it's perfect. Whereas the ceramic, I prefer yours. Okay, I'm not just saying that, I'm just telling you the truth. Now, with the bluesy, I don't think it matters you got a 40 or a 41. Personally, there are things I like and dislike about both. Because I owned a 41 mil sub date that the burglars stole from me. I love the proportions of the case. I loved the fact it was the current model. What I disliked, and I love the 72-hour power reserve. What I disliked was the bracelet this is fairly big on the 40. The 41 was bigger. I disliked the fact that the rotor was noisy. It's because the 72 hours, a bit noisier, whereas this is, I think, perfect. But you know what? 41, I think the 41 is probably, you know, there's nothing wrong with, if I had a choice, you beggars can't be choosers, it's what you get. I love the gold font as well. But you know what? They're both amazing. Okay, so I'm not going to say that. Now with the Sin, you know, Sin is a brand of watch. You know, Sin has a huge history there. History with, Sin bought the rights to the Navi timer. You know, and they got a. Is Sin a luxury watch? Probably not. It's kind of not there, but I like the idea. Beater, Bluesy is a weekender, and your Sea Dweller. Okay, what do I think? I love it, and what I love about it is the restraint of just being divers. I think maybe that could be a good theme to carry on with. I'm not sure what to add next. I really like Rolex, but at a later stage, I would prefer to have a classic dress watch in my collection. Like the JLC Reverso. I don't want to buy an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. What do you recommend to add next? When it comes to Rolex, I'm thinking either an older model like an Explorer 240 or a pre-ceramic GMT. An amazing and easy to get alternative would be the JLC Reverso Duo Face. A friend of mine is offering me his Duo Face mid-size for around $4,000 US with box but no papers. It was serviced recently. It seems like a fair deal. However, I prefer watches that are stable in value or appreciate. Thanks for your opinion. Best regards, Felix. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. You're buying it from a friend. It's a mid-size. That's no good. It's too small. Okay, don't buy it because it's cheap. A lot of the duos are kind of mid-size. They use a 19 mil strap and they are a bit small. That's just how they are. Personally, if you want to buy a Reverso, I think you got to get a grand size. Like I've got the Reverso, I just bought it. The burglars stole my Reverso Grand Date, and I have just, well, I haven't bought it. I've got it on lend. Okay, a good friend of mine said, "Hey, play with this. If you want it, we'll work out a deal." You know what? I would be going for a grand size. Don't go small. You're not going to wear it. It's not going to fit. Not going to ease the squeeze. I personally think a bluesy, that's really a dress watch, isn't it? If you're going somewhere, wouldn't you wear your bluesy? It's got gold in it, for God's sake. It's not 1996. Okay, we're coming into 2023. Look, I got to be totally honest with you. although I can see the benefits of adding an Explorer 2 to this collection, I've got an urge to tell you, why don't you just stay with divers? That's your theme. Collect divers. Collect divers. You might add a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage. You might add a PAM. You might add an Omega Seamaster. Okay? Maybe that is the theme for you. Divers. Sometimes it's nice to have a theme. You collect divers and you respect other functions, but I've never been able to do it. I've always liked a Swiss Army knife collection of watches. I like this for that, this for that. You know, I like multi-purpose stuff, but I would love, the other option is, okay, so you could do 3-3-3. So 3 divers you've got a beater, you got weekend, and you got an everyday. So you got 3 divers. You could do the same with GMTs. You could go, you know what I mean? You could sort of add that sort of stuff. 3-3-3. 3 divers, 3 GMT function watches, and 3 chronographs. 3-3-3. I used to do 4-4-4. 4 floors of whores. 4-4-4. 4 floors. You know. I like. It's up to you. You got to work this out yourself there. Okay. I think Explorer 2 40mm absolutely perfect, because that would tie in to your Sea Dweller. I would try and keep it within the same sort of era. Like if you got a 2000, what'd you say? It's a 2003, your Sea Dweller, 2003, get a 2003, you know, around that era, Explorer 2. So they're kind of same vintage. And then you get another GMT that is, say, current model to go with the 2022 Bluesy. And beaters are easy. You could easily get beaters. That's not a problem. But I'd try and structure the collection like that. That could be a good way to go. I mean, I got to be honest with you. For 30-year-old dude, holy shit, you are hitting goals out of the park. 30 years old. I can't believe this, man. 30 years old. 30 years old. You got a Sea Dweller. And that's a beautiful, heavy-duty, gorgeous watch. Very proud Rolex. For your 30th birthday, you got a Bluesy. I mean, the Sin's neither here nor there. Don't worry about the Sin. But you got 2 heavy hitters. 30-year-old guy has got a Bluesy. Shit! You're hitting it out of the park, man. That's an achievement. Normally a Bluesy, you know, they say, oh, 2 tones for middle-aged guy. No. That's when they can afford the bloody thing. They're expensive. Believe you me, I haven't quite paid mine off. I'm still owe money on it. So I got to tell you, I really think Bluesy isn't a super achievement. So I gotta say, man, I think you've hit it out of the park. You've really hit this out of the park, and good on you. Good on you. Why not? Hit it out of the park, and what's wrong with that, man? You've hit it out of the park. I don't see anything wrong with that. You try your best in life. Man, you got some great... So, I would say, man, just enjoy yourself. A young 30-year-old man, fuck, you've done so well. You've done so well. I wouldn't take time just to enjoy what you got, because that's... The Sea Dweller, that's not cheap. The Bluesy, that's expensive. So, enjoy what you got, Felix. Don't, how do I say it? What I'm trying to say is, enjoy what you've got. That's a super achievement for any man. That's really, beautiful. That really is beautiful. So I would say to you, enjoy what you got. Adding to the collection, you know, don't buy a mid-size, a compromise. Don't buy a compromise because it's cheap and the deal presents itself. Okay, I wouldn't do, unless you really want the smaller one, and you got big watches. I just can't see it fitting in well. Okay, I've been there myself. I've been there myself. Many years ago, I bought a bloody gold reverso. It was yellow gold reverso, and I loved it. I loved it. It was cheap. Of course, it was cheap. They're all fucking cheap when they're compromises. And it was always a wee bit small. Okay, it was a wee bit small. There's nothing. It doesn't grow. It's not. It's like hair loss. It doesn't grow back. So I wouldn't buy a compromise. Okay, don't do that. I think you should be very proud. So 2 ideas. Okay, 2 things I want you to take away from this. Number one, one option is you could stay with diving theme. You collect watches that are divers. Add a PAM, a Breitling Super. Buy it secondhand because those shit tanks, and they're going to be a lot cheaper than Rolex. Okay, so Breitling, Super Ocean Heritage 2, PAM, some sort of PAM, an Omega diver. You know, so you have a diving. That's your theme. Second option is 333. 3 divers, 3 GMTs, and 3 chronographs. And maybe 3 dress watches if you really wanted to be bizarre. That's 3 4s. That's how I'd look at it. So that's a few options that consider. But congratulations and well done. Guys, that's the review for Felix. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Guys, please remember paid reviews. Keep me full-time on YouTube. Without the paid reviews, I really can't survive. So please get a paid review done. They help me immensely. So guys, I will see you in the next one. Guys, stay happy, stay focused, and stay getting paid reviews done. $50 US. Look below. I'll tell you the truth. Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US. Look down in the description. $50 US. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.